Ever felt that feeling where you see a cute girl and you wonder, what the do I say? In this video, I'm gonna walk you through the entire process so you'll stop missing opportunities with cute girls that you see. We'll cover what to say when you approach her, how to follow up by text to schedule the date, and I'll even show you the date itself.
Excuse me. Hi, can you hear me? I was just walking by and I thought you were kind of cute, so
Thank you.
I had to come up and say hi. Devin, you got a firm handshake.
Oh, thank you.
What's your background?
I'm
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
take off your glasses for a sec. Okay, I can kind of see it now. Here, let's move off the path. Just so, you know, we don't get trampled by any bikes or anything. You know?
What's your background?
Guess.
Canadian, American.
Oh, Canadian, yeah.
Good. Yeah. I'm
What are you
a
up
little
to?
late to the party too, but
Yeah?
I thought I'd catch the shade.
Yeah, okay. What are you up to today? What's on the docket?
I'm gonna chill here and read for a bit, and then I'm gonna go for a swim later.
Well, gonna go meet up with my buddy. Wanted to get some UV rays in.
Let's see the tan line then.
It's on my ass.
Oh, okay. You can
Yeah.
do that then.
But I mean, I gotta start tanning naked more
Oh,
to
yeah.
even it up.
Yeah, this is the perfect place to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I did it before.
Yeah.
And there are some people, you know, they gave me the occasional glance, like, what the you doing?
Oh, no money thrown at you or anything?
Well, there was that. But, you know, it's to come to be expected, right? But it's like, hey, you know what? I'm just doing I don't want tan lines,
Yeah.
you know?
Well,
Have you ever been stung by a bee?
no.
Yeah, I see that. Are you, did you just eat honey or like how come the bees are coming to you?
I don't know. They always follow me, but I've never been stung.
I'm one of those
I'd like to
guys.
keep it that way.
I've actually, we can cross that off the list.
Oh, you too?
Never been stung.
Oh.
Yeah, the bees are gone though.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, your friend flew away.
Good.
Yeah. Uh-oh, he's back.
Oh, God.
He's back. He's gone. Don't worry. You're good. You're good.
You here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go find my friend. He's kind of making his way down.
Do you live around here or do you live far?
No, I live a hop, skip, and a jump away for now. Well, I'll let you get to your book. I'm gonna go try to see if I can find my friend here.
All right. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you as well. But we should grab a drink sometime. How do you spell your name? Yeah, a couple times in my day. I'm actually right now in the midst of planning a trip. It's okay. Hey,
Really?
hey. You'll be okay. You'll be all right. Don't worry. All right. I'll shield the bee.
Thank you.
So me and my buddy are talking about going to Montreal, but the big debate is going up to Quebec City for a couple days as well too.
Can you speak French?
Like 3 words.
There should be a few festivals going on. It'll be a good time for sure.
We'll have to take your word for it then. I'll look into that.
All right.
But anyways, nice to meet you.
You too.
Have a good session reading your book there.
Thank you so much. Have fun.
And I'll text you later. Yeah.
So just continuing on the conversation, getting some good reading done, because when we talked, she said that she was going to go read a book in the park, right? Normally what I would have done if I didn't have shitloads of Infield to film that day was I would have just taken her on an Insta date right then and there. She was receptive. She didn't really have anything to do. She was reading a book, but that book can wait, okay? What I would have done normally was I would have said, hey, I know this cool coffee place over here. We can go grab some iced coffee, enjoying the weather. It's a beautiful day. It would be a travesty not to take advantage of that. Let's go. But because I was filming Infield, I had to get her number. You broke my streak. I got stung. Oh, God, what a travesty. She broke her bee virginity. I told you not to cover yourself in honey, okay? So here I am just teasing, being flirty, calling back to the initial interaction, right, where she was swatting at bees. What was thinking? Always listen to strange men in parks, okay? So she's flirting back, right? She's returned the volley. No need to get butthurt there. Don't need to be like, oh, shit, she called me. Call her out on that. She's being flirty back. What was thinking? Okay, so I joke around a lot, but honey is a no can do. Random question, honey and coffee, yay or nay? So I don't know if you guys have realized what I'm doing here, but I'm already setting up the activity. We're going to grab coffee. So I'm segueing from the honey to do you like honey and coffee? There's a reason why I'm doing this. It's leading towards the date. And you guys want to make sure, bing, okay, by text, you're constantly trying to lead things forward as fast as possible. Also take note on the timestamps here too. She's replying really quickly. That's another sign of high interest. If a girl is replying fast, And guys, it's looking good for you, okay? I'm open to it. Something tells me you have a strong opinion about this. It's definitely underrated, but pumpkin spice lattes, on the other hand, are overrated. So anytime you get a chance to be a little polarizing and state your opinion, do it. But don't make it like anything related to do with politics or religion or something super serious. Keep it fun and playful. I know pumpkin spice lattes are overrated. Or like, X show is overrated. State your opinion on something, because not a lot of guys are willing to do that. They're all too willing to just agree with everything the girl said. Oh yeah, I agree. Pumpkin spice lattes are phenomenal. They're my favorite drink in the world, in the whole wide world. Very true. I'm not a pumpkin spice fan, but I'll give the honey and coffee a chance. Okay, so she's qualifying a bit there. She's like, yeah, I don't like it, but yeah, I'm willing to give it a shot. When did your passion for honey start? Okay, that's a funny question. It's flirty, but this question is going to derail the conversation, okay? Your job is to keep that car smoothly moving forward to get to the destination. No, we're not pulling over for candy. We've only been on the road for 10 minutes here, Melanie. It's your job to keep the conversation on task. Until plans are made, don't derail. Well, aren't you adventurous? We'll grab a coffee this week and you can give me your official review. So just ignore the question, because the question is not going to lead anywhere. Just as long as there are no more bees. So this bee thing keeps coming up. Bee free. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. I'll be in Friday and Sunday this week. Which one works for you? Okay, so normally what I would have done is I would have seen when she's free and seen what her schedule looks like, right? So instead of saying, are you free this day and that day, I would have said, when are you free? What's your schedule look like this week? Or something to that effect. Why? Because I find it works better, because if she was not free those days, then it's like, oh, well, are you free Tuesday? Are you free Thursday? Right? And it just comes off as needy. So it works better when you know her schedule. Luck of the draw, it just so happened that Sunday worked for both of us. Sounds good. I'm going to go to NYC on Thursday to Friday. How old are you, by the way? Just 2 days? Yes. Okay, so these interview questions are kind of inevitable, right? So she's just wondering more about you. She wants to build a little more comfort. That's fine, but keep it playful. The date is pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered, okay? So you don't want to get into these, big, extensive conversations. Save that for the date, okay? So here I'm just buying time, right? I'm taking a while to respond, giving her like simple answers. Yeah, it's for work. Are you 21? It's all starting to make sense now. 31. So again, keeping it brief. Oh, I was pretty off. I'm going to try some honey in my coffee this morning. So important note, I forgot to respond when she said, oh, I was pretty off. Right? She double texted, which is another sign of high interest. Right? So it's looking good. And then I'm kind of qualifying her a bit. I'm like, yeah, you sure you can handle it? So it's funny because obviously it's like, okay, honey and coffee. Yeah, like big deal, right? But I'm just kind of seeing like, okay, well, I want to see if this girl can handle it. I'm the one buying, she's the one selling. Remember to be in that buyer's frame. So let's meet up Sunday then. You're downtown, right? So what I'm doing here is I'm figuring out like, where she lives and what area, so that I can choose to meet her at a coffee shop that's close to her place. So that after the date, I can lead her to her place, right? And on the date, what I like to do is I like to talk about TV shows and movies. So I dress up the reason to take her back to her place.
It's hard with the horror movies. It's hard to keep up on the sequels.
After the date, it's not like, okay, let's go back to your place. You got to dress it up a bit, right? So having that reason, if I know her TV show taste or her movie taste, I can then bring that up on the date. Okay, well, as we're walking, let's go back to your place and watch this show. I can't believe you haven't seen it. Well, you don't seem too crazy, so I'll tell you what. Let's go back to your place, we'll watch this show, and you can give me your review. That sounds a lot better than, let's go back to your place so you can, it's just a little more smoother. Okay, she goes, yep, whereabouts are you? I'm in a little place called Have you heard of it? Wow, that's a bit far. What you doing all the way over here? Couldn't resist the waterfalls and scenic areas, hiking spots. That's true. I do like my hikes in like I said, scenic areas. Why would you want to give that up for downtown? Okay, so again, derailing the conversation. Get her back on track. Closer to work, more going on. We'll grab that caffeinated beverage tomorrow though. How's one? Right? So making sure that it's like, okay, plans are signed, sealed, and delivered. Right? if I just go on different tangents, we're never going to get anywhere, right? And it's your job to set that date in stone. Avoid anything that will derail it. And more girls to chat up at parks. So, two things on that. One is she's subtly implying that, for lack of a better term, she knows this ain't first rodeo. She sees the confidence that I had to go up to her in a park. And guys, this is an important note. If you're going up and approaching girls in the daytime at coffee shops, on the street, malls, whatever, there are very few guys that are doing that. So just by doing that, you're standing out from 99% of guys that don't have the balls to do it. Okay? Had I approached her at the bar, she wouldn't, probably anyways, have said, and more girls to chat up with at bars, because girls get hit on at bars all the time. Girls very rarely get hit on during the daytime, respectfully anyways. And then she goes, sounds good, anywhere particular you have in mind? And then I said, I just so happened to, and then I named the spot close to where we met. I knew that was close to where she lives, so after we grab the coffee, we can go for a walk and then inevitably end up at her place. Normally I do drinks at my place for the first date, but because of where my camera guy lives, because of where she lives, an hour away from me, it just worked out a lot better, and for the sake of the video too. Perfect, see you tomorrow, and then I go, see you soon. Without further ado, here's the date.
Over here. No, we didn't get a chance to go out on Friday. I had to be back. What about you? Are you a road trip kind of girl or what?
I'm a passenger princess.
That's got a ring to it. A passenger princess.
What does your Spotify look like?
Ooh,
Or Apple
see, you
Music?
can tell. No, I'm a Spotify guy, but you can tell a lot about somebody by their Spotify playlist and their Netflix lineup.
Yes. I would not like to be judged for my Netflix lineup.
Oh, really? Really? Okay.
It's a weird mix. When I was like 14, I was obsessed with finding Osama bin Laden, and I was convinced I would find him.
Really?
And then the U.S. government beat me. If I just had a little bit more time.
You know what's funny is in my grade 8 yearbook, the quote that I had was to capture bin Laden.
Hell.
Yep. Yeah,
All right. Well,
Like-
we have Osama bin Laden in common.
that's true.
Okay. What does your Spotify look like? You
Ooh,
skipped over
okay.
that question. Right?
Some Lil Jon.
Yeah. Lil Jon.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Get low.
Okay. Do you want to walk a bit?
Yeah, we could take a little stroll.
Yeah.
Why, too many beat friends, eh?
Yeah.